just to go further with Kelly specifically, is really supportive of any work that anyone is doing in these areas. When we were in that year of getting the video petition going, and we went to Chile and then went on to Japan, I was talking with Kelly all the time and just keeping him in the loop about our actions and making sure that he was aware of what we were doing so that he could join us. And it's funny, I was talking at the school today, Lauren and Chad and I, and Paul, we went to the school and chatting with the kids there, and I was sharing how a lot of the top surfers in the contest realm in surfing don't have a spare moment to fart. That's what I told the kids, trying to get laughed at the kids, let alone go do other things that don't feed their surfing careers. And so anyways, through that year, Kelly was just like, yep, I'm coming. He was going for another year on the tour and stuff, but he was kind of half-hearted, and comes to the middle of the year, we were going to Japan in October, September, October. He wins a couple of contests, of course. All of a sudden, he's in the running for his 1 billionth world title. And it's him and Mick Fanning neck and neck. And he doesn't come. And he was with us in Japan to the last moment. And the first person I called after we came back from Taiji was Kelly. And I just said, we've got this footage of what's going on here. It's on this server. Go to this address and you can download the broadcast quality stuff and get it through your networks, and it's happening now. He did that straight away, set up a press conference in Brazil. They were in Brazil where Mick Fanning won his first world title. Interesting story again about magic. He's in the water with Joel Parkinson for their final, and Mick and all of us grew up on the Gold Coast together surfing, and he had an older brother that died in a car accident when we were all teenagers. And it was a very tragic thing that happened, and he's always believed since then that his encounters with dolphins were his cheeky, because his brother was a really cheeky fellow, he was a really fun guy. The visits he'd get from dolphins when they were unusually close and curious with him was his brother Sean visiting. And so right when he clinched his world title, the first world title he won too, his first world title, he was in the water with Joel Parkinson, and they were both sitting there like, can you believe this? You're number one and I'm number two, and oh my God, well Kelly was number two I think, but they're just in disbelief at where they'd gotten to in their lives and their careers. And Mick was just in this daze like, oh wow, I just won world title, and out of this wave launches this dolphin right between the two of them, and he just broke down, completely broke down, in complete tears. And most people look at the photos of Mick then thinking he's crying about winning a title, but it's about his brother. It's about his brother being visited. So at that time, Kelly went into gear for us and helped get all of this stuff out through the networks, and that was a great help in getting that footage and that information, because at that point the code was still deep in edits, and you know, they were still another year and a half out, so we were just wanting to get this out for the media now through the mainstream networks and whatnot, and that Kelly helped make that happen.
Good man.
So it's interesting, you know, the things you don't see overtly in surfing culture can lead you to feel as though there perhaps isn't much of a movement going on, or people don't really care so much. But it's not the truth at all. Underneath and behind the veneer of the media and whatnot is a lot of really passionate people, and that's part of why we're trying to do this sort of thing with groups and surfing and films and whatnot.